So, we got one last video, and then we're gonna play Helldivers. So, like here it says every anime to watch in 2024 by Kirito Senpai. I think I did videos of him before too.
Actually, how do I sign that?
Beanbag.
Hey bro, what are you doing?
Yawn.
I'm a bit busy right now, just working.
Mate, you're just watching the same thing over and over.
A few inches later.
What the fuck?
Wait a second, we need music.
Beanbag. Divers is so funny, bro. What's going on half the time?
Yeah, that's the point of that's the point of Helldivers. It's just you're thrown in this hellish landscape of hell, and then you have to act like a patriot. It's the whole game is propaganda slash satire. It's supposed to. It's making fun of like old like patriotic movies or sci-fi movies that was super patriotic. That's the whole point, where you have to ignore everything but the it's for your country. So everything is for your country no matter what. It's just so insane to the point like for instance, when you get hit by a bullet or something, you lose like a lot of like
Beanbag.
health.
I was waiting by the drop and just legit the drop came to me and I never even got in cause it offed me.
You see?
Beanbag.
Yeah,
crushed.
yeah, I got that video of you. You got crushed. I got the video. It was funny as hell, but like that's the point. Virtually everything and anything can kill you. Like it's even more funny. It's like when you hit the button, if you hit the B button twice. I came to YouTube right now on my VT. I can't. Wait, what's wrong? What's the matter?
Beanbag.
So like what's funny is that like when you press the B button twice and you jump, if you jump awkwardly or off the cliff too high, instead of hitting the ground like a video game would, you just ragdoll. It's just so funny. It's supposed to make fun of the fact that, you know,
Beanbag.
of everything.
Oh, I offed you by mistake and you're like, why does she keep offing me?
Yeah, that was funny.
That time of the season again, the number of series just keep going up and up, with not only new titles but also highly anticipated older series returning. I guess that will be this overpowered slime isekai or this overpowered dumbass isekai, overpowered erectile dysfunction isekai. Now imagine if ReZero was in this exact same season. This would be the ultimate isekai battle royale. And it's not just the isekais, a huge light novel title is back for a 5th season. Data Live. I know why you're watching this, or at least why you started watching it. This girl here alone is what made this fandom flourish. But trust me when I say Data Live has quite an emotional story despite being one shitpost of a premise. Let's not forget Spice and Wolf is back with a whole new style of animation from a studio that's well known for some other interesting series. Combined with Kevin Penkin's soundtrack along with storytelling filled with nostalgia, right from the start it slaps. Everyone's favorite old-time 600-year-old waifu Hollow the Wise Wolf is back. Is she acoustic? The new Spy Family movie is coming out in various countries. I personally got to watch it in Australia in a surprisingly full cinema where weebs were in fact not acting like animals.
Oh Lord, for only you know the way. No, it doesn't apply to this god. Eren Yeager.
And trust me when I say it was absurd and made me and the whole theater laugh every few minutes. Also the fact that to save the world half the story revolved around Anya needing to hold in her poop. You know those fairy tale stories that you used to read as a child or watched on Disney like Cinderella, Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel, which we already know are based on much darker stories from the Grimm brothers. Now imagine that but even darker, where the writing and twist turns it into a pure nightmare fuel. Like say in Cinderella, it's not the stepfamily that's evil but the girl torturing them in horrid ways. This one's for you psychological and horror lovers, 6 separate stories on
What?
Yeah. Yeah, something. I have to see the movie. I'm not gonna ask that question again.
Netflix called The Grimm Variations. What the heck is this? A BL anime about secondary genders, hierarchy based on genders, alphas and omegas, being a house husband, pheromones.
What the segment?
Omegaverse? You're telling me there's a whole verse based off of this? There's a whole chart on how the genitals are supposed to work. I think my brain might be a bit too tiny for this. Dear lord, what is this animation? I know Kamikatsu working for a god in a godless world was joking about this with his god tier memeable animation with 3D CGI, but I never expected that to become the standard. But yeah, this overpowered dude, Ano's Goldie Goat, is back with the misfit of Demon King Academy.
Yes, my lord.
Honestly nice to see one of my all-time favorite anime returning, Black Butler, with our Ikemen butler Sebastian. You guys have no idea just how hyped I am for more reveals that this series has to offer. You manga readers know what's coming. Here's a sleeper hit of an anime that's taking the community by storm. A show that can resonate with almost anyone that has a passion, artists, creators, musicians, you name it. From the studio Doga Koba that brought you Oshinoko, the story of 4 girls and artists who gave up, a retired idol who still wants to prove that she's got a thing or two, a VTuber, virtual YouTuber, and a composer finding their way to each other to form a group called Jelly. Cute girls doing cute things is definitely a thing now, with things like K-On!, Bocchi the Rock, and this unexpected banger, Jellyfish Can't Swim in the
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Night. Stories that somehow end up teaching you more about life, the world, and maybe even more about yourself. Alright lads, before I yap any further, I need your help picking one anime, only one anime this season that everyone should be watching. You have 10 seconds.
I gotta say Kaiju number 8. We finally have a main character that's not in middle school. I'm pushing 30 and so is this character. I can finally relate to
What did you mean by that?
someone at least. And the animation is amazing. The waifu, the black hair girl who's also like 35 years old, she's bad. I love Kaiju number 8, baby. Let's go. Kaiju number 8 is a very solid pick. I am watching that as well, but everyone's gonna be talking about Jobless Reincarnation. It's gonna be the second greatest isekai of all time, right after ReZero. Come back, but Jobless, if you're not watching, you definitely should. Season 2 part 2 is absolutely immaculate so far. It's build up, but I can't wait. I cannot wait for the ending of the next episode.
Personally, I like My Hero Academia. Seasons have been coming out pretty soon. You guys should check it out.
Alright, that's enough bullshit. If you guys can't pick one, that MHA kid over there, yeah, right over there, he dies. Well, I guess that's that. We got our classic delinquent fighting anime Windbreaker, not to be confused with the Korean manga.
Oh, I know the Aries up in this shit. I haven't watched it yet, but I know Aries is crushing hard on one of these boys. I think even the main character.
Similar title, which kind of reminds me of Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, but this is everything Tokyo Revengers should have been. The fight choreography is just beautiful, and also the main guy's a tsundere. You know, after a long time reflecting, I've come to a realization that it is now officially a trend to have an anime about slavery every season. Shield Bro, Chain Soldier, that one healing anime.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, makes sense.
And now this banger of an elf bride anime about an antisocial sorcerer demon that falls in love with an elf at an auction and buys her. I think this comment by Gyat Chadalin on My Anime List best describes this situation. Stockholm Syndrome, more like Stockholm Windrome. Ha 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 ha. Spies, mission, family. Nope, this isn't Spy Family. But here we are with Yukihiro Soma and Tadokoro Megumi from Food Wars getting thrown into this action romance story of a kid that lost his parents in an accident at a young age, becoming a shut-in, losing all his social skills, and marrying into a family of strange and unhinged characters that happen to be, well, really good at killing. I'm actually surprised that not many people are talking about Mission Yozakura Family. Actually such a fun anime. We got this unexpected banger, Bartender Glass of God. Wait, do you guys hear that?
Before we goes any further, let me give thanks for this feature, this merger, to talk about the show that's the Food Wars anime. A look out what call this, but wouldn't recommend to recovered alcoholics. It might cause anxiety if you're on the road to sobriety, but it's a good show in its entirety. On the search for the perfect bartender, like a splinter to cut everybody off.
Shut the fuck up.
No way, Blood just wrapped an entire premise to this anime.
Beanbag.
Girls doing cute things. Eurocamp is back for a season 3. Yuri version of Oregairu in an alternate universe where Hachiman didn't exist and no one would be sad over Yui's rejection. And Yukino and Yui get together and love music. Here's a story of love confessions gone wrong and a wholesome story about music in general. Whisper Me a Love Song.
Oh my god!
Another Yuri girls love anime about a radio show. Two girls that are also idols, polar opposite personalities, and dislike each other. Well, I guess prepare for another enemies to lover story in the form of showbiz. The many sides of voice actor radio. I can't believe we got the anime girls adaptation of Drake and Kendrick Lamar beefing before GTA 6.
I tell you something. This Kendrick Lamar shit is and Drake thing is annoying now. Oh my god, everyone's up in this.
I was reading the Manhwa BL about omegas and alphas, but the site was bad and I had to wait a long time. Do you know any good sites?
So you can help each other.
The way that you walk, the way that you talk. Oh my god!
No way, another Yuri anime. Oh, never mind, it's just Yuri Bait. Kyoto Animation is back with one of its most beautifully animated and composed series, Hibike or Sound Euphonium. The Yuri Bait is so strong that there's at least one huge controversy on Twitter, I mean X, about it on a daily basis. But really, this is a normal thing. I would do this with my guy friends.
Bro, what the f
doing?
Okay, never mind, maybe it's just a girl thing. But really, just look at this art, composition, animation, I don't know, but this anime is just stacked in pure quality. I started this anime because I'm a sucker for the thriller and mystery genre. And I did in fact get some mystery, some horror, with an interesting side of some huge bazookas, mysterious disappearances. We got Sword Art Online 2.0 with a sprinkle of some good old
read on it often. Does it just have mangas or manhwas as well?
fashion time travel. The new gate. Yo, what's up? I'm the beater. Wait a second, it has Elf Girl. Alright, I'm sold. Are you telling me I get to enjoy seeing two of my favorite martial arts MC clash against each other? The characters from Baki and Kengan Ashura are going at it full force. This actually looks so sick. Please, I beg you, Netflix, take this as a sign to remake Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. But really, I can't wait to watch Hanma Baki vs Kengan Ashura this June. And speaking of this June, let me give you guys a quick recap before the new Demon Slayer season.
Lady Kocho, how do you fare in training the young Demon Slayers?
To be honest, they're kinda dog shit. At first it was alright, but then Tengen caught one of them f***ing his wife.
Beanbag.
Mr. Usui, I have a confession
It mostly has
to
all
make.
of it, GLBL fantasy, so on so forth.
What is it? It better be something fleshy. Well, it's just... I f***ed your wives! What did you just say? Inatsuru? Yeah. Makio? Mm-hmm. Even Suma? Yeah. You're his breathing motherfucker! Well, it's time for you to atone for your sins.
But it may not have the manga you have read.
Wait a second, I don't remember this happening. If I were to define a mistake in its honest sense, aside from the MC of Oi no Imoto ga konna ni kawai wake ga nai, My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute dumping Kuroneko for his own sister, it would be a platform not licensing this banger of a 3D animation story about a band of girls band cry. A story not only filled with amazing music, but also a narrative that manages to hit hard. Ikemen vampire story that will throw you back to the preteen drama days of diabolic lovers. This is literally Twilight 2.0, except with the girl cross-dressing as a guy. Say hello to Vampire Dormitory. Love thinks he's Damon Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries. I personally think the shoujo enjoyers deserve better.
Beanbag.
And so we have a condition called love, a beautiful story, amazing development, especially as a manga reader.
No, it's fine. Let me look if there
Myself, might I dare say. Except the shoujo enjoyers still deserve better because the production quality is absolute poo-poo. But trust me when I say it will become much more wholesome despite all the people calling Hananoi toxic. Oh, speaking of wholesome and green flags, here's one about a grandpa and grandma becoming young again, which only leads to even more wholesomeness with each other. And yes, that's literally the title. Grandpa and grandma turn young again.
Wait, what?
I'm playing this on PC.
It's an anime.
Oh. I got a shiny.
Are you serious?
Beanbag. Yeah, see if it's there, but like I said, kinda buggy RN, so be careful.
If one animal girl wasn't enough this season with Hollow the Wise Wolf, here's an isekai one that I tried for a bit, but not sure if I'll actually keep following it. Chilling in another world with level 2 super cheat powers. I won't lie, the opening is catchy. Dang it, it's always those ones where the characters dance to their own OP. Have fun with that, anime editors. Oh, here's another isekai. At this point, I'm willing to sign a contract for getting $1 for every isekai that airs in my lifetime. Might actually make me rich. I know why you're watching this. I'm not even gonna bother explaining the plot because that's what the title is. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magic ability. No, not again. Another one. Please, have mercy. A Japanese office worker
passing away and reincarnating as someone with no special abilities, except for the fact that he can gauge and appraise skills, power levels, and hidden talents.
I mean, I guess you can see where this is going, right? In a land filled with social inequality and prejudices, he can use his ability to gather the underrated people with hidden talent and make an overpowered team. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skills to rise in the world. The Duke of Death has made his back for a season 3 if you're looking for a diabetic romance anime. Oh hey, look, an anime starting with Ri. I wonder if it's going to be another isekai. Spoiler alert, it is. Ri Monster follows this guy reincarnating into a weak goblin after a horrible death. And well, him taking an unusual goblin-like human form. And he can gain the power of anything he can eat. Your usual power.
Oh my god! Can we stop this? Can we please stop this? This is ridiculous now. This is stupid.
LOL.
Oh my god, another isekai with when the dude is a monster and he's just eating everything and gets super strong. Where have I not heard that for the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8,000th time now? Oh my god. This is dumb now. If anyone thinks this is revolutionary, you're a moron. I'm sorry.
You can still ready your story, just random ads pop-ups and occasionally the one where you get a hacker hacked your stuff type stuff. Resro soundtrack. Oh, season 3 is coming out in October.
This shit is stupid now.
Bet you should be fine.
This is wild anymore. What the hell?
Politics. Now this is outright crazy. I still struggle to get 5G reception here in Australia, and you're telling me they invented 7G in the story. So yeah, after Japan invented 7G, it basically destroyed the entire world and turned people into things, mutated them. People above the age of 21 in this certain town have been turned into animals, and a bunch of girls getting together to ride a train in this bizarre new world to find their lost friend. I swear to God, this seems like one of those stories that will throw in the most depressing twist at the end, while baiting you with adorable little anime girls at the start to throw you off guard. Definitely keeping an eye on Train to the End of the World. Alright, now take the Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. You know that wholesome diabetic story of the girl taking care of the guy because he can't do chores for life, and them communicating more over time and establishing a really healthy relationship. Replace
Oh yeah,
that
someone mentioned this. I don't know if it was Mono or someone mentioned this the other day.
with a literal angel spawning from heaven and ending up in this guy's room. You get this anime. Studio apartment, good lighting, angel included. Anime girls playing golf, oi tonbo. Anime girls riding bike, rinkai. Anime girls in racing cars, high-speeded toil. Now this is the seasonal for me. I've hyped this series up already, but for you new people, we got not just Power Rangers, but evil Power Rangers. Where
Yeah, someone mentioned it the other day.
the bad guys are constantly humiliated by them even after they're defeated. Used as a showpiece every week for a performance to the general public. This story's got everything to keep you hyped. You got payback, you got action, manipulative yandere girl that might even put Makima to shame. Look at her dead eyes. Homelander as the Red Ranger, voiced by Gojo Satoru himself. Amazing animation, banging opening and soundtracks in general. You're missing out if you aren't watching Gogo lose the Ranger. I feel like we're missing something. A certain type of romance. Can't quite put my finger on it. Oh yeah, there we go. A story about a brother and sister. But they're actually only half related, so it's okay. I can see bro turning down his entire harem for her. The Irregular at Magic High is back for a new season, and gosh, you know what? I actually love this series. How dare you?
Bro, that's weird still. What the
Pretty
fuck?
good NGL.
Try to attack me. Take this special technique. These nuts. I mean, how can you not appreciate our overpowered MC Gotsuya? And I love how this series depicts magic and of course the intense politics. Also a stacked cast of Japanese voice actors. Now the question is, who is best girl? The President Mayumi or Miyuki? Kana Hanazawa or Saori Hayami? That was a trick question. Personally, I would go for the aunt. Oh, and speaking of how magic is shown, here's another anime with an amazing romance development that I'm heavily invested in. And boy oh boy, the first episode and the way they just explained the simple magic curse had me hooked. Oh, and Tinasha best girl. Every time I see these two in a new episode, I'm just like, guys, get married already. Unnamed Memory follows this prince trying to break a curse that prevents him from making babies. So he climbs his dangerous tower, rumored to have a powerful witch at the top that grants a wish. Hence him wishing to break the curse, which well, doesn't work out. So instead he does the next best thing. He tries to raise up the witch herself, knowing that she should be strong enough to withstand the curse. Your local gacha game Blue Archive has an anime. Here's a reverse isekai that caught my attention mainly because it reminded me of Invaders of the Rokujuma, where a bunch of random mythical and supernatural girls from different worlds just pops into this poor high school boy's life to claim his apartment for the weirdest reasons. Heck, there's even a ghost. Getting back on topic, if you want a reverse isekai with strange characters appearing into this man's life, and trust me, strange things happening all around him, you have to try this goofy anime, a salad bowl of eccentrics. We got a supernatural slice of life about yokais, Tonari no Yokai-san, a rom-com anime about a girl from space, your local alien princess. Reminds me of a galaxy next door, but yeah, it's called Astronaut. A historical fantasy story in an alternate timeline about people that can turn into crows. If you love Japanese mythology, this might be it for you. Yatagarasu, the raven, does not choose its master. I am obsessed with this anime. Well, actually not anymore, because after watching the first episode, I instantly picked up the manga and it's hilarious. The fable follows the story of a legendary hitman trying to blend in society and live a normal life. His toughest mission, do not kill anyone. I also can't wait for the new Detective Conan movie to come out internationally. My boy Kaito Kid is back, the GOAT. Also, if you enjoyed the Takagi-san anime, they made a really adorable rom-com live action, J-drama style, and both the actors nailed the role of the characters. I had my doubts at first, but it was amazing. And of course, we got the Korean live action adaptation of Parasite, yeah, so a K-drama of Parasite. And it's linked to the original Parasite series, trust me on this one. I can't say anymore, but just trust me, it's a banger. But yeah, that's it for my Spring 2024 Anime Yap Fest. If I missed anything, do let me know in the comment section below. And as always, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video if you want more. I do this every season. But yeah, peace.
Alright.
Cool. Yeah, I just wanted to give you.
That was the end of that. That was Kirito. I think it's Kirito Senpai. I think I'm saying that right. So like, share, follow, and comment. That's every spring 2024.
Hold on, let me turn into a crow.
Now, I have to stop from here. I'll continue the drawing for Mono in the next video. The next stream. So with that said, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna go and play some Helldivers. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Was not good at all.
We're gonna play some video games. Yeah, that was not all that great. So the only one that seemed interesting to me was probably the Windbreaker one with the fighting gangs, and that one with everyone turning into animals or something like that. That was it. Everything else was like
Parasite? Now he is just bringing the best animes up now.
Yeah, he brought up the live action one. I don't even really see it, but I guess it's popular and it's doing well. So with that said, I'm going to stop from here. We're gonna go and play some Helldivers, and that great stuff. So if you guys enjoyed this, I'll see you guys in the next one.